Hello again. In the previous video I showed you how to set up a new user. In this one I'm going to show you how to grant various permissions to that user. So using Ian's login and the password I provided, log into the forum. If successfully logged in, just wait and it'll take you back to the forum index. As you can see, with a user with administration privileges gets to see private forums at the bottom here and all these other forums. I've set these forums up with various permissions, so we can go through them at a later time, but currently what I need to show you is I've set Amy up as a user, and to then give her the same administration privileges you've got, you go down to the bottom of the page here and then you see this administrator control panel button there. Click on that. It asks you to put your password in again. I've no idea why. It's just a security feature. Helps if I put the password in right. It's allowed you to do that. It takes you back to the board index, and then if you press administration control panel once more, it takes you to this funky looking page here. Now there's lots of settings on here, don't worry about it for the time being. What you're interested in is over here on the left, this link here called manage groups. Give that a click. It'll bring up the various groups. These are predefined, that came with the board software, and I've defined this new group called bootcamp members, where you put paying members into that group and they get the permissions to see the other hidden forums. But for the moment we're just giving Amy admin privileges. So you've got the group here, administrators. There's two members, that'll be me and Ian. Click on members here. It brings up the two people that's already in the group. If you want to add a new member down here, set as a group leader, yes. Set as the default group, saying yes, he will set this group as a default group for the users added, which is what you want. Get the username, it needs to be exact. Luckily we know what it is, otherwise you could have used that find member there. Bring that down, highlight them to make them easily readable. That's to do with the style of the form, which is why they weren't very readable. But you can see the username there. Of course, since I created it, I know it's the same, so I'll just use it there. Press submit. Back to previous page, and then now you can see Amy is an administrator along with us too. To try out Amy's new privileges, you go back to your board index up in the top right there. You press the logout button. You can see in Archer you're logged in. Log out. You've been successfully logged out. It takes you back to the index page. Username and password that I've assigned, which of course you'll change. And now Amy's been successfully logged in. And now once it goes back to the board index, you can now see that Amy can see the secret section, the current boot campers, and the documents and announcements section. These sections can all be changed at a later date to your specification, or you can change them yourself. The one thing you will notice is now that Amy's logged in, registered users, Amy Stevenson, her name is now in red. According to this key here, administrators are red, global moderators are green. You can create Gemma an account, or get Gemma to create her own account and put her in the global moderators, and that'll give her various permissions within each forum to lock topics or move topics or post announcements or what have you. Again, but for now I'll leave that there because that's the end of administering a new user. Thank you.